Hello, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. Today I'm going to show you this little piece that was in front of the 1,000 subscriber journal. I'm not even sure what it's called. If I can find the name, like in my Instagram feed when I did it way back when, I will put that in the title above. But I was going to show you how to do this so I can send the journal off because it's won. The winner was AJCA 3161. I think that was her letters. But anyway, that's all posted. And I've got another idea. Okay, everybody loved the sneaky peeks. So tell me what you think until I get another journal started, like me, for 1,500 subscribers. Anyway, until I get that one started so I can give you sneaky peeks out of it, I thought I would show you pieces and parts of my shabby chic journal that I made. It was from a shirt. This part, you can see it kind of come down like that. That was this beautiful sweater, or not sweater, it was like a silk shantung or something. You can see the material here. And then it had this lace that was sewn over top of it. So you can see I kind of had to get the material away from it so I could layer it on here with the rest of this this kind of pieces of lace that I had. I got that from Hobby Lobby. These little pieces are added in. It has the pearls on them. These little leather type of pearl flowers, they were from Hobby Lobby. And what it is, it had 4 buttons on this piece of material. And I could not figure out how to do a closure. And I actually had to extend the cover a little bit. So it's sort of weak here on the ends. And I worry about it right here because it kind of pulls on it a bit. I tried to strengthen the inside pocket. But anyway, the way I made the closure is this loops around these 2 buttons. And it's glued really well up underneath of there. I don't know if you need a different type of a closure that you might want to try. That was kind of interesting to do. You would almost have to sew 2 buttons on a piece of material and glue it onto your spine. That would be the best way to go about that. It's a really interesting look, though. I mean, that was kind of cool. And if you had a strong enough border edge on your cover, it would work up fine. It would not be torn up by the pull and tug of the ribbon there. And the cover, although it was beautiful, you can see a little glitter cardstock that I've got behind here. It was kind of plain. So I needed something else. So I had these hat pins from ancient times. You know, when you know, the Greek gods were roaming the earth. Anyhow, I got this and I decorated it up with colors that I thought would go. I don't know why I picked blue, but I picked blue. But that's not going to be the sneaky peek part. I'll start on the side here. Now this is how I did the inside cover. I love that material. These were 2 of my favorite materials from that paper pad. But I made a cover, a pocket with this beautiful lace. And I have no clue where I got this lace. I've got just a little bit left of it over there. And then I put this really thin little ribbon lace with a gold dot on it to kind of cover the edge there. And then I've got this Stamperia paper here and just a couple little funny looking tags that I made that go in there. I think this must have been a master board I made, yeah. And I stamped on it with this crackle stamp, and I really like that look. And then this is just plain. This was part of a kit. I think it was Shabby Ticking. I can't remember whose that was, though. And I guess I can show you this pocket as well. I had all kinds of different paper pads that I grabbed stuff out of, and different digitals. This was, I think, from the Rose kit from the Journal Boat. Shabby Chic Rose, maybe? That was going to be in the Rose Journal I'm getting ready to start. This was a freebie from somebody. And that's part of cutouts from the same paper kit, digital kit. But anyhow, and then I had this real shabby looking little rose, and I did a ripped border. I mean, I'm not into ripping. I'm always like a clean and needy. I don't have to be, though. I do love the shabby look and the grungy look. So anyhow, There's your sneaky peek for today. This is our substitute sneaky peek container journal. All right, so let me get that out of the way. And so we are going to be doing this little beauty right here. And the way this one worked, it flips open from the little button. It flips up. It flips down. You can journal wherever you so please. It also flips out. This is a pocket. I've got, well, it's like a little fold-out booklet kind of thing. And there's a little piece I made into a pocket. And then it had the pretty picture behind it. And then it opens up again to where you have tons of writing space. And these were rub-on. No, these were two little fuzzy cuts that I put on here. This was a rub-on from like the Dollar Tree, I think it was. I can't find any good rub-ons there anymore. What is the deal? So anyhow, this paper here, and these are two stickers from the Dollar Tree as well. And that came from a Mente paper pad that was called Wings, and this is more rub-on back here, but it came from this. I love this one. I'm saving it. I don't know for what, but it's Provence, and it has such gorgeous lavender things in it. But this is the same material or paper right there. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming to visit and seeing what's going on today and all the little goodies I plan to show you. This is an easy and fun little project. You can make it for all kinds of stuff. I'm going to actually make one of these for my bird journal. Now, my bird journal is not tall as it is wide. It's going to be like this shape. So I'm going to make one today that's going to go in this orientation. So you can see it both ways. And this is Flower Alphabet. That's the one I'm going to choose to do the goodies here out of. I've got two right here. And I'll probably find me a few little things out of here. The alphabet part comes where they give you, well, here's sayings. I'll probably use a saying or two. And then I got a few little tags and things. But it's got pretty little flowers mixed within a letter of the alphabet. Or you had plain ones, whichever way you wanted to go. All right, let me get that out of the way. And we are going to, and these are two of my favorite pages right here. We're going to take this one, and it's going to be the one that's going to go across. No, up and down. It's the wide one I need. But what we're doing, we're taking a 12-inch piece of paper. Like you can see, I've got part of that one, but I got the whole one of this one, but I want these birds and that purple flower. So what I need to do is cut this one 4 inches down. I need to be 12 long and 4 down. So I'm going to do that. And then with this piece, which is going to be, yeah, well, this one's, how is this one? Okay, this one's going up and down like this. This one's going across like I'm mixing myself up. So anyhow, this one has to be 5.5 inches wide. And it's also 12 long. So let me get those cut, and then you'll see. I'm confusing myself. Okay, I've got my pieces cut out. And you got these gorgeous little pieces left over. Don't worry, you can use them for anything. This will make a perfect belly band, for one. Or 2 tags. I know you have something here, but you can put like one of the little cutouts, the sayings, over top of that and hide that. And then you've got this, which you can make journal cards out of that. These Samperia papers are gorgeous. I mean, you can't ever go wrong. Now, the way this worked out, it worked out perfect. Before, I thought I was going up and down with this one, and then sideways or whatever with this one. So I was going to lose items. So this way is going to work perfectly because this is going to be on the inside, and I'm going to be able to see every bit of that wording and every bit of this flower. So it's great. Or am I? Yeah, I'm going to turn this backwards so that's on the outside. So when I wanted to score this, it's going to be scored. Now, it's going to be this way. You can either have your, let me turn it over. You can either have your items this way. This is the bottom because it's got the smallest piece. So you've got a 2-inch score here and 7 3/4 inch score here. Now, what you wanted to remember was it's got to be inside. The scores have to be around the outside of the piece that it's going to cross over. Yeah. And the same with these two scores. They needed to be right on the money. And this one scored at 4 and 8. That's the easier one. So it just depends on which way you're wanting to turn this. I'm going to have these numbers down in the description box. So if I've messed you up along the way, I apologize. So anyhow, this one, I'll go ahead and pre-fold it. So I've got my creases in there right nice. I call them creases. Some people call them scores. I go back and forth. So it's either or. You can call them anything. You can call them to dinner. All right. So let's get this done. Yeah, I've got one of the, what is it? A brownie box. It's, let me see. Here's all my little goodies. I'll show you that real quick. Here's all my little goodies. It's going to go. My cousin Phyllis sent me that, and I thought that'd be the perfect cover. Phyllis, do you see that? I'm going to put that on the cover. And I got the red-winged blackbird. I love a red-winged blackbird. I don't know what it is about them things. But I was going to put this maybe on the back cover or something. Maybe inside. But it's a brownie or cake mix box. So I'm going to cut the one side out, the bottom and the top. And I'm going to, well, no. I'm going to cut these two sides out and keep this one. And cut the lid because it's going to be this orientation. Mom gave me a couple of bird books. So I've got all kinds of birds in here. And then I got other ideas. You know, I've always got other ideas for something. It'll be a nice little book. Something different. I like birds. Okay, so what we're doing now. Oh, I folded that the wrong way. Shame on me. Yeah, I want the birdies on the outside because I didn't want to lose them in any way, shape, or form. Oh, and look how pretty that is. That blends together really nice. I know my rock is going the wrong way, but I can cover that. Don't ever worry about anything like that. Now, what we're going to do here is we're gluing it together. And remember, which way is our birds? Make sure, make sure you got stuff right side. And I'm not doing any inking because I may not ink in that a journal. I just may not. I can always do a spit shine around the outside edge if I feel like I need it. But we're going down all the way with gluing here. I'm using my art glitter glue. My Barely Arts is probably feeling left out. Like the redheaded stepchild. Have you ever heard of that phrase? Alright, get this. My brother, okay, he's the youngest of all of us. He was born in 69. I was born in 1964. And anyhow, then I have an older sister. Now, I've had black hair or dark hair ever since I was born. Mine never changed. My sister, she was born with blonde hair, and then she turned to like a lighter brunette. Mine stayed the darker because I took over Mom and the Thomas side, and they had the Indian in there somewhere. So I'm going to round these little corners real gently. I'm doing it with the gentle 4mm. So anyhow, my brother, he's born. Now, I got blue eyes. Everybody else has got hazel. All right. I get born with blue eyes. They've been blue ever since I was born. My one grandmother, she called me Elizabeth Taylor because she thought my eyes are as blue as Elizabeth's. Anyhow, so my poor brother, he's born red-headed, blue-eyed. Dad's saying Mom cheated on him and all this kind of stuff. Well, my grandmother, Dad's mother, was still alive at that point, living with us. And she says, now, wait a minute. She says, your grandfather was red-headed and had blue eyes. And, well, his dad had blue eyes. So, you know, it's those recessive genes. Don't ever question what somebody looks like because they're always taken after a grandparent. They don't ever hardly take after a parent. I've learned that with DNA. All right, now I've got kind of a plain area here. That was the part that I did some kind of decorating with. So let me, oops, got some things every which way here. So let me figure out what I've got here that I want to decorate with. Now this is just plain on the back. It's a nice marble look, crackle. I'll figure something out to do with that. Plus you've got these images on the front. You can always cut those out and use them. If you don't want to do anything with that, you can actually make a little journal card or a little cluster or something. You can always use pieces and parts of all these kits. I know they're kind of expensive. I usually get them at Joann's, and I sometimes will get them for like, what, $13 maybe? But, you know, you make a good bit out of them. Especially since they're two-sided. I kind of like that little birdie right there, especially since this is a bird book. Let me grab that little bird. Come here, bird. And I don't know if I'll leave him as a tag to be tucked in a pocket. Well, no, I'll lose him. He's going to be a tuck. That's it. That's it. So we're going to put him over here. He's going to be a little tuck. I'll glue him here, here, and here. Okay, we got him figured out. Beauty is in the little things. I don't know, we may use that since it's loose. This is about flowers. I've got that little birdie right here again. There's a pretty little butterfly with the crackle. See, we got an area that could be written on that. I don't really want to take up all the written spots. And over, that one didn't have anything. I think I was trying to keep away from bulk as well. So the inside has a little bit of something. So we may have that on the inside. And I like this little tag with the bird feather. Keep that. We'll probably, I think I'll take these two little guys right here and put them on the inside in some way. And what else we got? I like that. Look, I need something for inside. I don't know what that language is. Oh, I'm going to use that for this other project I'm getting ready to do. Hang on. Well, let's take a minute. Let me throw it over here. Okay. Now, what else have I got? I need to do a tag. Well, there's birdies. Every flower. No, I don't need a flower. I might put the little birdies in there as well. Okay, I needed something in my pocket. I'm still debating what else is on these pages. I think just skinny. Well, no, I got tags, but they're too tall. Oh, I butchered this kit, so there's not much left. We do have. That's actually too wide. This may be okay. Oh no, there's something about a birdie with his little nest and everything's going to be covered up, but you can always pull it out and look at it. Yeah, let's take him. He's going to tuck. He's tucking in there. Okay, I think we got enough. You never know, though. You always want to fancy things up. And did I need something for the front? What's on the front cover? I have that butterfly and that thing. I'd rather keep something from the kit here. On the earth there is no heaven, but there are pieces of it. How big is that? I'm going to put... Okay, I'm putting birdie on the front as well. This little birdie. He'll be our front decoration. Oh, I cut his corner off. Whoops. Okay, so I am probably going to go off screen here and do me a bit of cutting. Did I want any of these pieces with the... I think I took the one with... Well, there's one with a nest. Just something for layering. And what is on my outside? Oh, I have birdies out there. That's right. Well, I'll cut this out and see if we need it. Oh, and then we got a little birdie right there. What is it now? I got birds everywhere. Only got so much room in this journal, or this little piece. All right. We have decisions to make. How about that? And then you got to be with the bird. Look at me. I'm just all over the place, aren't I? But we're gonna audition. We're we're trying to fill a role. We're gonna audition a bunch of these pieces. Okay. So we definitely know that this guy is going on this piece here. And I'm going to cut him out real quick. I do a little wiggle cut, especially when they got all these jiggy-jaggy pieces. Boy, that's a lot of different, like little rips, I guess, to make it look natural. I got the shadow going here. Let me see if I can bend a certain way you can see it better. Okay. I really want to thank everybody for participating in the drawing. Boy, I had a whole lot more than I did on my 500 drawing. I had 12. I had 12 people. I don't know what the deal was. I also had another drawing. I think it was for a paper bag journal or something on my Road is Junk page. Every so often I'll do a drawing there as well. But anyhow, I had 12 for there as well. I thought that was maybe my lucky number or something. So anyhow, I felt so much better when I had the response that I did for this one. And then I'm just going to glue a U, glue around like that. Although this is supposed to be this way, I'm going to go ahead and go in this orientation. I know it's a little strange. Did I say he was going to go in there? I think I did. He's a little odd for that way. Well, let's wait. I'm going to wait and decide. Okay, so we have our little birdie doing that. Oh, it's upside down. Our little birdie's like this. He opens up that way, and then you got, yeah, the birdie's on that side. Okay. So in here, we wanted just a little something. What did we have? We had this little birdie. Oh, he would go perfect right there. He'll kind of strengthen that piece too, because there needs to be a button in here too to tuck that piece into, like right here. I guess you can see it like right there. So this will help strengthen that little tiny flap I've got. Am I off the screen? I always go over to the left because I know the trash is going to collect it. All right. Yep, I think that would be pretty right there. Especially when I got it sideways on the other page. Okay. Where's my tweezers? Ugh. Got to have my tweezers. I have the shakes a little bit. I don't know what that is. It's probably hereditary stuff. It's always hereditary stuff, right? All right. Well, we got a tag here. That little tag would go perfect in that thing around the front there. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut him out. We're going to put him... I'm just doing this on the fly. I knew I wanted this paper pad, but I wasn't exactly sure what way, shape, or form I was going to go about using it. I really need to think about getting me another filming system. Well, he's upside down. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. Oh. Well, we'll wait on that too. I'm going for broke today, aren't I? Look, I got birdie and birdie. Oh, well, I ain't gonna worry about it. Oh, I had this one. All right. I wonder if I can get that off. I have got that bird in the wrong spot. Look at me. we're gonna do some corrections here. I know you're saying, oh no, I can still use this little birdie though. I can still use him. I didn't mess him up. And then we're going to put something else over this entirely. Okay, I'm using this little piece that was my scrap from cutting this one out. And so I'm going to actually use that little blue frame around the outside edge here. So I'm going to go over here and cut him, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got this figured out, and I also clipped the edges so they would reflect the two ends down here. See, it's going to totally cover where I messed up. And I couldn't read French, so I didn't worry about that French part getting cut off there. Now, if you wanted to, you can make this into a pocket. I'm not going to worry about it. I thought it would help strengthen this outer flap. So, it kind of works. Make sure I don't have anything bulky-ish under there. Yeah, anything I can rip off, I'm going to rip off. Oop. All right. Ooh, I don't want to keep ripping. There we go. All right, so let me put this down. I'm going to frame it and hide it. Am I hiding it? Hiding it enough. Yes. Okay. There we go. And then I have a little bit of a spot there for something. Maybe the little bee would go good. B for bird. And a little feather. I thought that was cute. I always like to try to find themes, stuff that'll go together. I did say this was going to go quick, and it doesn't seem to be going quick. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of sorts today. I had to get all that filmed for the drawing earlier and get that posted and everything fixed up for that. So, maybe I'm running on empty. You know how it is. There we go. And we might stick him up here. There. And what's next? I've got this beauty down here. I'm not going to do a thing with it. I have a little bit of room over here, but I'm leaving that for writing. I need to leave writing space. I really do. I didn't have much writing space in here. But you do have these flaps to write on. Or at least that one. So you have that one, this one. You can write in here. I guess it wouldn't matter. So yeah, that's all I'm doing to the inside. I'm going to flip that shut. That's got decoration on it. This has the little bird strengthening it. And then we have that one. And we can do something on the outside here, maybe with this. Do I want to go that route? Or do I want to just go something small? I have this little birdie. Oh, that's pretty with the purples. Yeah, I like that. Let's finish him off. Get a little bit of a... And then I have to make myself a dot or a little closure. That shouldn't take much. I think it's like a 1-inch punch. Ooh. I get fascinated with these. I watch some stuff on YouTube. Now, I try to watch a lot of crafters, but I have other things. And they say it's better to have a variety of things to watch that inspire you. So, I watch these rock hunting people. I'm fascinated with the rock hunters. Now, you know, I'm wondering if I couldn't strengthen that and that be my tuck. Now, which way am I wanting to tuck it? The other way, this is the way the other one worked, but then, I almost have to have him go this way, though. Poot. Poot. I think we're going to use that butterfly over here for our dot. How about that? And we'll end up putting the birdie over here like I thought. Yeah, if you do inking and stuff on here, I don't know if it would compete with all the beautiful colors and stuff you have. So, you know, I don't always want to compete with what's here. Like, I love these grungy spots they have on this crackle surface. Crackle's one of my favorites anyway. We didn't use these birdies, but they're already on here, so we don't need to worry about them. Now, this little butterfly is going to be perfect for our button, but I need to strengthen him. So let me go over here and find me something to put him on the back of to strengthen him. Okay, I think the best way to go is to cut him out first to get the circle, and then I'll hand cut the circle here, because I don't think this is gonna, this is like some chipboard from my Cinderella stickers, and it's pretty strong. I'm not too sure if it'll cut. Let's try it. This is my 1-inch punch. Oh, it did. It punched it. I'm amazed. All right, well, we're going to use that. And then we're going to punch this butterfly out. Can I get up? Can I get all of him? Almost. I think that's about all of him. I'm gonna lose some wingtip, but I think he's still aerodynamic, so we're good. All right, so let's really glue up the button. And these make beautiful buttons. If you wanted to make some homemade buttons, this is about how you do it. You would take that, and then usually you have a pokey tool to poke your 2 holes or your 4 holes. And then, you know, I don't think it would hurt to do a little inking on this one alone, just for the definition. I'll figure out something else to do with that. Do I have enough to make another button? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Oh, I think I do. So we'll have a little button for something else later, and I don't think that's savable. But see, isn't that cute? Make a little button out of it. You might need it for a flower one you make like this. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn our little butterfly like he's flying up to the flowers. He wants to be centered. And you're going to glue him halfway down this way. Get him in the position you're wanting. And then put your thumb over it and go like this. And we're going to glue him down. Down. Wait a minute. I got to do it this way so I know where he's got to be exactly. All right, right there, I believe. Am I centered? Yes, I do believe I am. Okay, I don't know what to call these little things as yet, so quatrefolds. Yeah, quatrefolds. We'll call them that if I can never figure out what the name of them are. is. All right, so we have our birdies on this side. And this is the way I'm going to tuck into a pocket. I'm going to have a side tuck probably, or a very shallow pocket. And I'm going to tuck it into the journal like that, so you can see the little birdies. And, or I can tuck it in this side and hide it up to here, and you can still see everything you need to see. Then, when you turn it over, you'll have this. This will be tucked in like this. And sometimes the easier way to tuck these in is to actually open them up just a tad and then slide it in. I've found that that's sometimes the easiest way to go about it. So we have our little L down here with our little bird with the lavender. And then you open up, you got little journaling here. You've actually got little journaling in here if you need to. You have a pretty little saying over here. We have a bee with a feather. And then we open it up. We got journaling here. We have a beautiful scene inside, but places to journal. And every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. I think that's really pretty. And a little bee. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you try this. Very easy. Very, very easy. See, all we got to do is tuck it. This paper is not very thick, but it's thick enough. But it's very thin. Look how skinny it is. It's going to go in a pocket really nice. A tuck, whatever. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you come back and visit and see what else I get up to. Thank you, all my subscribers, watchers, viewers, everybody. Thank you.